I arrive at the restaurant at the hotel. We will have little time to rest and already go. Then I trust. Ask what you think. The better. It is a way I have to rest. It is a way I have to give the other the possibility of establishing with me, to grow with me even more in this confidence. It is a silly example, my people. But prayer is nothing but giving God the right to choose the menu, to give God the right to choose the food we need to eat. This is why the more we move away from God, the greater our inability to perceive the rules of common sense. Then we are getting those unbearable people. Why? Not even human attributes that should make our social life easier are prevailing in the US. At this time where so many aggressions, so many free aggressions, social networks, where people are so paid because of their political positions, because of their opinions, we harm the other so easily. We depreciate the other so easily. We, because we are Christians, should not thicken this team. No. There are already too much people talking badly. Already there are too many people, putting the hatred out. It is amazing how we want to combat cruelty to even worse cruelty. Do you know why? Because in an attempt to fix cruelty, we are even more cruel. Then we find that we are in the opposite of what Jesus teaches us. You cannot try to cure cruelty to another cruelty and the world gets sick and we will enter this sick game. We are often paralyzed by events. Sometimes we happen to us a bad thing. And we stay there months stopped in what was bad. We do not turn the page. We do not continue our life. Then we lose the opportunity. Go forward without stabbing me. I go with wings because I trust the Lord. That's how it works. When I allow, bad events serve only as a ladder so I can climb a higher place. I am doing justice to the suffering that occurred to me. Now, when I get level in it, I do not reach absolutely nothing of what he can propose to me. That's why we need to be very attentive to the suffering we have been through, we have experienced, the losses we lived, because all this can serve us as a staircase that takes us up. Sometimes I keep thinking that we don't have the idea of what we can as people. One human being has no idea what he can do for the other, especially if he is visited by Christian principles, who teach us all the time to throw our soul out. Let's get out of our petty shops. Let's stop needing the bread of our disappearance, our ills. My vocation is to seek the heights. Your vocation is to seek the heights. But we will never be able to reach these heights if we get stuck with all that is petty in us. If we are trapped in a religious experience that does not allow us to improve the being, if we are trapped in prayers that definitely do not approach God, but are just a verb, a meaningless word that does not reverberate within us, returnto, a faith that manifests itself all the time from requests and not from trusts and not from trusts. When I ask God for something, I risk being moved by my superficial, silly needs, because I don't always know what I really need. Why won't I give him carta branca? Why will I not give him access to all this? To him, to govern my life. If I have this experience with someone else, if I have the experience of trusting my life to a person who is also marked by boundaries as I am, will I not do it with God? This maximum extraordinary presence in me and you, acting on us through our consciousness, illuminating us, drawing our paths from common sense? Yes, God guides us through our common sense. If you want to identify whether it is for you or not, use your common sense. The voice of God reverberates deeply there the moment we dare to hear the inner voice that works in us as common sense. It is this confidence that we need to search daily. I say again, so that our faith ceases to be on requests and become delivery, reliable. In fact, confidence is one of the most beautiful virtues we can experience in a person. You know this very well. Life teaches us that nothing can enrich us more than we have people we trust, people we count on. So rare these days, right? People discard so easily. People pretend love, pretend fidelity. And suddenly, when we find ourselves doing a positive experience of confidence with someone, it is as if existential comfort could bring a very full meaning to our life. When I have the opportunity to go through a person's life and do good, it is God who is going through that P.